the things you do, yeah. Just like how you sign my chest, I feel like I can't lose. 10 out of 10, you turn my gray skies blue. You know just what to say to make everything okay. How do you do it? Make me feel like I want a commitment. Pulling me close, I can't refuse it. Trying to keep you under my skin. My patience is running dry, but this feeling is hard to hide. I had to get it off my chest. I had to see just what comes next. Felt like my heart was under arrest. Gotta say I'm impressed. Didn't know what to expect. Cares if it seems like I'm chasing you, but who else knows you better than I do? I do. I need you to know that I'm so into you. Baby, stay. I'm not going away like super glue. I told my friends, now I think they want to. But I'll go to wars, I don't play that with you. Are you listening to me? Let me clear what's on your plate. Checking the room, I hate that. I don't think it's too late. That's the same. It's like 1 in a billion. Placing you at the top of my list. Sick of waiting for you and I. Think this is going to lie. You heard him. I had to get it off my chest. I had to see just what comes next. Felt like my heart was under arrest. Gotta say I'm impressed. Didn't know what to expect. Cares if it seems like I'm chasing you, but who else knows you better than I do? I do. I do, really do. Golden days drifting far away, flowers leaving town, colors fade, we keep in the fall in let's lose track of time, darling, stay for a little longer. Your time will wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing in our way. It's colder, but the day's not over yet. Summer nights, watch them go by as we fight off the cold. Holding you tight. You know just what I'm thinking. I don't want this moment to go. No, I don't want this moment to go. Let's lose track of time. Darling, stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. It's colder, but the day's not over yet. just one pain. We run through the fields blindfolded. We fear nothing. La 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 la. Ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da, ba-dee-da. La, la. I've got some things that I need to say to you. The truth is I'm a fan of all the things you do, yeah. Just like how you sign my chest, I feel like I can't lose. 10 out of 10, you turn my gray skies blue. You know just what to say to make everything okay. How do you do it? Make me feel like I want a commitment. Pulling me close, I can't refuse it. Trying to make me wonder myself. Patience is running dry, but this feeling is hard to hide. I had to get it off my chest. I had to see just what comes next. Felt like my heart was under arrest. Gotta say I'm blessed. No one to me, 'cause if it seems like I'm chasing you, but who else knows you better than I do? I do. I need you to know that I'm so into you. Make me stay, I'm not going away like super glue. I told my friends, now I think they want to. I'll go to war, 'cause I don't play bad with you. Are you listening to me? Let me clear what's on your plate. Checking your mood, make me I think you see it. One in a million, placing you at the top of my list. Sick of waiting for you and I can't fake this, I don't need to lie. You heard him. I had to get it off my chest. I had to see just what comes next. Felt like my heart was under arrest. Know what to expect. Cares if it seems like I'm chasing you, but who else knows you better than I do? I do. I do, really do. I've been feeling no control, the ways in which I end up, I don't know. I got the saddest feeling nowadays that all my dreams are much too far away. Sometimes the nights got me aching, working hours in the cold. And I can't imagine how it feels to end up where you feel you had to go. I've been lost, starving, praying nothing else will go wrong. I guess we're all dying, waiting for the world to lose control. Could you tell me what it's really like to feel like you've got the world by your side? 'Cause trust me, babe, I've done my good. All I had and a little more than I should. Got the sense that I ain't made for much, 'cause what I feel is never understood. But I guess I'll take another day just to get another chance to get out would. I've been lost, starving, praying nothing else will go wrong. I guess we're all dying, waiting for the world to lose control.